And we are live. Welcome to our live stream. This is the live stream where we are drawing the winner for our 4th ever car competition. Have you been there for all 4? Let us know in the chat if you've been there for every single one, or let us know if this is the first time you've tuned in. Now, if you don't know who we are Carsino, the UK's fastest growing car competition company, probably. If you don't know who we are, then I really don't know how you've stumbled across this live stream, but welcome, I'm glad you're here. Now, we want to do things a little bit differently, and there's 2 main ways that we're going to do things differently in the car competition universe. Number 1 is with our content. You are going to see some of that tonight. Number 2 is the way that we draw our winners. If you stick around, you'll see that too. Now, if you have seen any of our content before, you will have seen Video Jake. But tonight, Video Jake is doubling as Voiceover Jake. Are you there? Say hello.
Hello, voiceover. Oh, hello, not voiceover James. It is voiceover Jake, who is a very different person to Video Jake. Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm just normal James. And yes, Video Jake and Voiceover Jake have never been seen in the same room together. So do with that information what you will. Now, tonight we are drawing for our Golf R competition. Such a great little car. Some people say it's a hot hatch. I say it's a nuclear one. But actually, there's still time for you to get tickets. £1.17 at carsino.uk. And there's some really cool discount bundles on there too. But if you head on over there now, you're going to see some other competitions too if you want to get involved. We have got, wait for it, a PS5, an Xbox, an Auto Finesse Pro detailing set. We have got F1 mystery boxes that are instant wins. Most of them have not been instant won. We have got iPhone, iPad, iWatch, Apple Watch, whatever it should be called an iWatch, but it's an Apple Watch and a MacBook. There you go. 8 other things that you could win. Most of those are dramatically undersold. And I know, like, loads of competition companies go, oh, just massively under. They are. Just go on and you'll see. There's one of them that's like 20% still, so you've got a really good chance of winning there. Now, speaking of winning, if you tuned into our last live stream, you will have seen that James won our Porsche Boxster or £18,000. This is what happened when we gave him a call. Now, we usually have a much better phone system than just me holding up my phone, but in our test earlier, it didn't work. So this is what you've got right now.
Hello.
Hi, is that James?
Yeah, speaking.
Yeah, hi, it's James here, good name, from Carsino. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I don't suppose you're watching the live draw, are you?
I was. To be honest, I won't lie. I'm in the bath. And then I saw it won a Porsche, and I thought, well, I might as well just stay in for a bit longer.
I can't fault that logic, can I? Well, stole my thunder a little bit. Congratulations, you've won a Porsche or £18,000. How you feeling?
Brilliant. Yeah. Well chuffed. Absolutely chuffed. Yeah.
Brilliant. So, might you take the Porsche or the money? Have you thought about what you would do?
I haven't. I personally would be inclined to keep the car, but we'll see what the boss says.
I understand. Right, if you did keep the car, where would you go first in it? What trip would you take?
I really don't know. I don't know. We'll have to think about that one. I've only just recently started to drive, so I'll have to build up the confidence to take it anywhere at the moment.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, good luck with the insurance. Also, if you were to take the £18,000, what would you do with that? Any plans?
Oh, you know what? Probably just go on holiday. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Anywhere in particular?
Would you want to go on holiday, honey?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. She's too excited to think, I think. So am I.
No worries. Well, look, I'm finding this quite weird knowing that you're in the bath right now. So I'm going to leave you to it because this feels a touch too intimate. But congratulations. We'll be in touch. You don't have to make your mind up right away. Finish your bath first. And then we will talk very soon and either get you that car to your front door or get you that money to your bank account. So thanks again for playing and congratulations.
Yeah, amazing. Brilliant. Appreciate it. Thank you.
There we go. At least that wasn't weird. Welcome back. If you've just joined us, don't worry, you haven't missed the draw for the Golf R yet. That is still to come. Now, James didn't know on the call if he was going to take the money or the car. Let me know in the comments, would you have taken the money or the car? but I can let you know that he actually took the money. Boo, everyone hates it when they take the money. But when you are put with that decision, the money or the car, sometimes it's a difficult one. You can let him know how disappointed you are in him in the comments. Okay, so remember, you can still buy tickets right now for the Golf R. They're £1.17 with loads of really cool discount bundles available at carsino.uk. Right now, there is still time left. But there's other competitions too that are much less sold than the Golf R. We've got iPads, we've got MacBooks, we've got the phone thing, we've got the Watch One as well, we've got a PS5, we've got an X, we've got loads of things. Just go on there and check them out. Now, speaking of the Golf R, some of you will not have seen the video that we made for the Golf R just yet. Now, the Golf R kind of has a bit of a split personality. It's one part family hatchback, one part supercar gapper. I sat down with it to have a little chat to find out what's going on in its head.
Tell me more about this launch control thing. Like, why do you think you feel the need to be able to go from 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds? Before the body kit, this car actually looked tame. But body kit or no body kit, it's got anger issues. Dare to put it in race mode and give it some throttle, it'll rip the earth, scream into the sky and unleash a pop and or bang so loud it'll trigger a tactical response unit. And the quad exhausts, do you think they might be compensating for something? 296 horsepowers, 380 newton thingies of torque, all-wheel drive and a 6-speed DSG gearbox that shifts so violently it's clearly not over the loss of the 3.2 litre VR6. Look, out there, you're so loud, but in here you're so quiet. Are you in eco mode right now? You're practical, respectable even. So why pump engine noises into your cabin? It feels like you're lying to yourself. So much power, but it grips so hard, it's genuinely concerning. It flat out refuses to drift. It suffers from ED, excessive drivetrain. No matter what the driver does, what buttons they press or how they press them, they just can't get it up sideways. Tell me about your childhood. Is this because of the GTI? Did it overshadow you? Do you resent that it sold better than you despite you being a better car? The GTI was the class clown, more playful, more cheeky. The R was bullied at school. You don't need to impress me. You don't need the pops and bangs. This is a safe space. Okay, that's good. Let it out, we're getting somewhere. 0 to 60 in just under 5 seconds. Top speed, 155 miles per hour. But with all of that rage, it still wants to protect you. No matter the weather, no matter how you drive it, the all-wheel drive will make sure that you won't die, probably. What do you want? Like really? You're a family hatchback. You've got Isofix, you've got a 343 litre boot, you've got comfortable seats, you have got everything a rational adult could want. Why do you try and race everyone? It has adaptive cruise control, it's practical, efficient, quiet when it wants to be. But give it the wrong look at a traffic light and it'll launch like it's trying to outrun unresolved childhood trauma. Look, let's talk about your spending habits. You were £31,000 new before options. You do almost 50 miles to the gallon if someone's gentle with you. Your road tax is only £265 a year, but you act like a McLaren. Back in 2016, this was the best value sleeper money could buy. Still is. Today, it's a used car bargain that'll embarrass people with M, AMG or even RS badges, but it still has crippling brand envy. What are you trying to prove? Like, look at your Maxton body kit, look at your aftermarket wheels. You can already do it all. You've got it all. We all know that you've got the talent. There's no need for the costume. That's not you. You're not a show-off. You're not a hooligan. It's spent its whole life trying to be the fun one, the fast one, the refined one, the grown-up. And somehow, it actually pulled it off. That wasn't indecision. That was design. Maybe you're not the one who's mad. Maybe it's us that's the problem. Maybe the problem is people expecting you to be everything, subtle and exciting, sensible but savage, so that's what you've become. Maybe that's not confusion. Maybe that's perfection. Come on, Let's go for a drive. The Mk7 Golf R doesn't need to change. It figured itself out a long time ago. And if we don't get that, maybe it's us that needs therapy.
You could win this car right now at carsino.uk for just £1.17. Remember, we are Carsino and you are just one ticket away. There we go. Couldn't have said it better myself. That guy in the video saying you can win it right now for £1.17. You still do have time left. Voiceover Jake, how much time do they have left?
We have about 7 minutes left before the competition closes. You better get entering, because soon you'll lose your chance to win the Golf R.
Yeah, nicely done. What are people saying in the comments, Voiceover Jake?
We've got quite a lot of people saying that they would take the car, not the money. That is, Keith said that first. Eddie Drew thinks you should be hosting Top Gear. What do you think about that?
I'm almost certain I would get cancelled immediately.
I hope so. Anna Walsh says, hopefully I can get my partner a good birthday present as his fez is broken.
What? His fez is?
Fez. F-E-Z, like the hat.
The Turkish hat thing. Well, I hope you can, surely they're not that expensive. Maybe you explain in the comments what you mean, because I don't think that's what you meant. Anyway, let's move on, because that was odd. Right, you can still buy tickets for the Golf R and the other competitions as well. PS5, the Xbox, the Apple things, the other things. Just go on there and you can find them. Now, listen, sometimes I get to play with cars that we're not raffling. And sometimes I like to do cool things with them, like take them to IKEA. Now remember, you've only got a few minutes left before the Golf R competition ends. By the time this video I'm about to show you now ends, you will not have any more chances, because the chances will all be gone. But I took a Lamborghini to IKEA, and here's what happened. If you're watching this, congratulations. You've already made the right decision. You understand that life is short and joy is rare. But there's a problem. Because while you know that buying a Lamborghini Huracan is a rational, well thought out, entirely sensible decision, someone else in your life may not see it that way. Maybe it's your wife, maybe it's your husband, maybe it's your accountant. Whoever they are, they're probably using words like practicality, responsibility, or the deeply upsetting fiscal restraint. So here's a practical solution. Show them this video. Because over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you some cold, hard, irrefutable facts that show that this Lamborghini Huracan isn't just a good idea, it's an absolute necessity. A good car needs to be able to handle a trip to the shops, and what better shop to test this out at than the worst shop in the world, IKEA. Now you're probably thinking, how does it handle parking? Well, thanks to its wide stance, you get the prime spot at the back of the car park, far away from rogue trolleys and door-dinging hatchbacks. A minor inconvenience, perhaps. However, it is far better than having your paintwork scratched by IKEA that costs less than your paintwork. Not only can this handle a trip to IKEA, this becomes an emotional support Lamborghini to help you get through the trip to IKEA. Because let's be honest, once you're in IKEA, you're going to regret your life choices. You'll get lost in a maze designed by Swedish sadists. You'll pick up 37 things you don't need, including a plant pot whose name looks like a Wi-Fi password. You'll get stuck behind couples arguing about the exact shade of beige their Ekbacken should be. But throughout all of this, there is one comforting thought. You get to leave in a Lamborghini. Not a Vauxhall Corsa, not a Citroën Picasso, a Lamborghini. A car that's built around a lightweight aluminium and carbon fibre chassis that's been designed for rigidity and aerodynamics, just like this colon. You also might be thinking, can the car carry... is that a Kia? Can the car carry all of the things that I'm definitely going to buy and then regret later?
with a front bum offering a whopping 100 litres of space. That's 100,000 millilitres, basically the same size as a Rolls-Royce glove box. It can happily handle all of your shopping transportation needs. See? Perfect. And because you can't really fit very much, you'll buy less, thus saving you money. And after a few months of fueling, insuring and servicing this thing, you'll be so poor that IKEA won't just be a choice, it'll be a way of life. In fact, after about a year, you won't just be shopping at IKEA, you'll be working there part-time. Right, moving on. The Lamborghini Huracan goes from 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. Now, a lot of people will say that's just for speed freaks, but I'm here to tell you, that's for efficiency. Think about it. Every second spent accelerating is a second wasted. Most cars take, what, like 7 or 8 seconds to get up to speed? That's lost time. And because it gets to speed so easily, it's technically more economical. The engine doesn't have to struggle. So the car isn't fast, it's responsible. Time is money. And I just saved 4 seconds. That's 4 whole seconds that I could use to apply for a loan again, ignore the warning lights on my dash again, look for a petrol station again. Right, moving on. Now, speaking of petrol stations, I know what you're thinking. What about fuel economy? Won't this cost a fortune to run? Well, let me put your mind at ease. The Huracan does a respectable 17 miles to the gallon. That's better than a London bus. So technically, this is more fuel efficient than public transport. And with cylinder deactivation, you can run on 5 cylinders, making it even more efficient. I mean, you're never going to, but you can. And although with this car, MPG stands for mortgages per gallon, just think about the money you'll save on therapy, because driving this car releases the same amount of endorphins as England winning the World Cup, which will never happen, marrying Margot Robbie, which will never happen, and me being asked to be the new Top Gear host,
which will never happen.
All at the same time. Wait, what did you say?
Nothing.
Let's just put that here. That's one for Tom. Right, moving on. A good family car should be able to handle the school run, and in fact the Huracan is brilliant for this. Because it doesn't have 7 seats, you literally cannot take anyone else's kids. In fact, you can barely take your own, which is probably for the best, because have you seen what kids do to cars? So of course, I'm not going to use a real-life child for this demonstration because of the dangers and possible legal ramifications, so I'm going to use a real-life fake child. Come on, Belingo. Let's get, oh, nope, don't kick the carbon fibre, sweetie. Oh, yeah, right, let's get you in the, and then I'll try. Safety first. Dropping your kid off at school in this guarantees they're going to be the coolest kid in the school, thus increasing their mood, thus increasing their performance academically, thus increasing their likelihood of success in life. Buying a Lamborghini is an investment in your offspring's future. It's the loudest way to say I love you. Right, moving on. A proper family car should be comfortable for long journeys. Now, the Huracan, it does only have 2 seats, and it does have 2 cup holders, but I can't find them. Its glove box is so small that it's basically a glove crack. It's got no rear visibility, but it does have a naturally aspirated 5.2 litre V10 that kicks out 613 horsepower. So what that means is it turns any long journey into a very short one. And also, think of the bonding you'll do over the shared back pain and all the memories you'll create of visiting every single petrol station in the country. Right, moving on. Now, I know what you're all thinking. This car is loud and it's fast and it's impractical. So what happens when the weather turns? What happens when the roads get a little bit more British? Well, fear not. This Huracan is all-wheel drive. That's right, power to all of the wheels, just like a family-friendly SUV. It's a good thing that the Huracan has got a built-in front-end lift system, because the only thing lower than this car is its resale value. And yeah, it doesn't have 7 seats or a cavernous boot or the ability to tow a horse box. Let's be honest, you probably weren't going to tow a horse box anyway, were you? This is an all-weather, go-anywhere machine. It just so happens that anywhere will mostly be flat, dry tarmac. Right, moving on. People spend hundreds, sometimes even thousands of pounds every single year on gym memberships, personal trainers and yoga classes, when really, they could just buy a Lamborghini. Every time you enter this car, you engage your core, stretch your hamstrings, and test your flexibility in a way that a downward dog never could. And getting out of this thing, whoa, that's a deep squat. Functional fitness. Scientists have said that regular Lamborghini entry-exit routines will likely extend your lifespan by years, or shorten it considerably. Either way, it's a full body workout. Right, moving on. So can the Lamborghini Huracan be a practical daily driver? Well, the answer's obvious. No. It's loud, it's uncomfortable, it's obscenely expensive to run. It's about as practical as a snooze button on a smoke alarm. But do I care? Not one because it's the most life-affirming piece of machinery I have ever driven. This car doesn't burn fuel, it sacrifices it to God. It sounds like what it would sound like if the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse formed a metal band. If Zeus himself drove a car, it would be this, but lightning bolts would shoot out the back of it. And if those aren't good enough reasons to buy one, quite frankly, you're dead inside. Look, would I suggest buying one? Well, if you like having money, it's probably not the smartest idea. But you don't buy a Lamborghini with your brain, you buy it with your soul. So what I suggest is, call your bank manager or your financial advisor and ask them what to do. And then ignore them and buy one anyway. I'll level with you. This is the first time I've ever driven a Lamborghini. And like back in the day when I used to think about Lamborghinis, I would have thought driving one would have been like proper mental, like really insane. And since I've seen loads of reviews about this specific car with people that are like disappointed that it's not insane to drive. But I really like it, I really do. The thing is about this car, I've driven around all day feeling like an absolute bad man without actually having the attributes of a bad man. And I think what it is, this car, although it does have all the performance, the car's not about performance, it's a status symbol. Like so much, in fact, that I've come back to the council estate I grew up on just to like feel like I made it. I know that like, that's a proper poser thing to do, but I don't care, and I want one.
Welcome back. If you've just joined us, do not worry, you have not missed the draw for the Golf R. But competitions are now closed. Now, the other competitions, the MacBook, the Apple Watch, the iPhone, etc., have been auto-drawn, and we've just grabbed some of the names for it. You will probably know who's won before we do, but we've grabbed some of the names. So if you are watching this, the F1 Mystery Box Grand Prize winner is Jaden Connolly. Congratulations. The iPhone winner is Curtis Thompson. Congratulations. And Jim Dartnell has won the MacBook. We will be in touch with you guys to see if you want to take the prizes or the cash alternatives. And of course, if you want to check out the other winners, you can do that at carsino.uk. If you're wondering if you won one of them, check your emails because you'll have an email telling you whether you have or haven't. Now, those amongst you with eagle eyes will have noticed that I am in a different environment. Ooh, wow, weird, different. But that is for a reason. If you were tuned in at the beginning, you will know that I said that we want to do our draws a little bit differently. Let me explain. What we didn't want to do at Carsino was draw our winners with a Google random number generator. We didn't want to just point our phone at the screen on live and click a thing, because honestly, we thought it was boring and lame. We wanted to do something that was a bit more fun, a bit more exciting. And in order to do that, we have created the Carsino roulette wheel, who I like to call Spin Diesel. This is Spin Diesel, the Carsino roulette wheel, and this is how we pick the winning tickets for our competitions. This is how it works. The wheel has the numbers 0 to 9 on it 3 times. It also has special slots. R means respin. If we land on this, we spin again. B means bonus. If the ball lands on this, you in the chat have an opportunity to win instant cash or site credit. And C means charity. Our charity partner, Auto Raise, gets a cash bonus. We draw each digit one at a time, from right to left. Units, tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on, until we build the winning ticket number. If the final ticket is a number that hasn't been sold, we simply respin and start again. That's it. Good luck, everyone. You're just one ticket away. There we go. So let's explain a few little things. If we hit the B tonight for bonus, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a word. And the first person to type that word in the chat and that word gets to us will win £20 site credit. Now, remember, it's the first one to get to us. You have to understand how the internet works. You will probably see your comment first. That doesn't mean it's going to get to us first. So you're kind of at the mercy of the internet gods. But you still need to be fast. But just don't at me afterwards going, mine was first, you owe me £20. So just don't do it. Just trust us. Whichever one comes to us first. Now, our charity partner Auto Raise, if it lands on the sea tonight, is also going to get £20 cash, which is great to help them with their mission. I also do need to address something. We have had people contact us who don't quite understand the mechanics of this thing. They say, well, wait a second, like with the Golf R, there is 19,999 tickets available. They say, well, if you're going to draw for every digit and I've got ticket number 1, there is no possible chance I can win. How is that fair? Well, zeros exist. If you look at the roulette wheel, we have zeros on there. If you have ticket 1, it is technically 0, 0, 0, 0. How many zeros? A bunch of zeros and then 1. You have just as much statistical chance of winning as anyone else. Google it. Right, I think we are probably just about ready to start the draw, but before we do that, I want to go to the comments. What is being said in the comments of VoiceOver Jake?
Everybody is waiting eagerly for this, but we've got Leon saying that was a brilliant review of the Lamborghini. Ryan said you were a brave man taking a Lambo to IKEA. We've got Graham Hinman, who spotted a little Easter egg in the boot of the Lamborghini. And we've got people saying good luck to each other. It's a very wholesome chat today, James. Good luck, everybody. We're about to do the draw right now.
Nice, that's what I like to hear. A nice wholesome chat. Let's keep it wholesome. Okay, let's draw that very first number, the unit. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. Seven. So the winning ticket is going to end with a 7. Let's draw the next number. Four. So the winning ticket is going to end for 7. Now, if you do want to check on your tickets, you can go to carsino.uk right now, go to your account, and you can see the exact tickets that you have. But do not worry. If your ticket does not end in a 4-7, we haven't sold all of the tickets. There is a chance that the ticket that we draw has not been sold. And if that is the case, we will draw again. So do hang on until the end to find out if we're going again and we could be drawing your ticket. So the winning ticket so far is going to end 4-7. Let's get that hundreds column. Let's go. One. So the winning ticket is going to end 147. Let's get the next number. Nine. So the winning ticket is going to end 9147. Right, so I'm just double checking. We've got, yeah. So the only numbers possible left, because there were 19,999 tickets available, are either 0 or 1. Now, if you look at our beautiful spin diesel right here, you will notice that there are zeros and there are 1s. Every 0 is yellow, every 1 is black. So to keep this quick and make it so that we don't have to spin literally all night into tomorrow morning to just get a 1 or a 0, yellow means 0, black means 1. That includes the respins. That includes the bonuses. Okay? So yellow is 0, black is 1. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. Black. So we have our winning ticket. You at home can check to see if you have that winning ticket. If you want to check in your account, go to carsino.uk, log in, go to your account and check to see if you have that winning ticket. One of you lucky people at home right now could be looking there realising that you have won the Golf R or £13,000. I'm going to go to VoiceOver Jake now, who's going to share some news with us.
19147 does not exist. That ticket was not sold, James. We're going to have to do this again.
Let's go again. Let's try and get that winning ticket. So starting again with the units. You remember units from school. Let's go. Three. So the winning ticket is going to end with the number 3. Let's get the next number. Respin. Three. So the winning ticket is going to end 3, 3. Let's get the next number. Seven. So the winning ticket is going to end 7, 3, 3. Let's get the next number. One. So the winning ticket is going to end 1, 7, 3, 3. And to get the last digit, just in case you are just tuning in, I'll explain how we do it. If you look at spin diesel right here, you will see that there are zeros and there are ones. Every single 0 is yellow, every single 1 is black. So for the purposes of this, because there are 1,999 tickets available, 1 will be any black space on the roulette wheel, yellow will be 0. So if it lands on a yellow, it classes as a 0. If it lands on a black, it classes as a 1. That includes the respins and the bonuses. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. Yellow, which is 0. So VoiceOver Jake is now going to go and check to see if that ticket has been sold. If it has been sold, we will be calling you up right now to tell you that you have won, to ask whether you're going to take the car or the money, to ask where you're going to go first in the car or what you would spend that money on. But there is still a chance that that ticket has not been sold. And if that is the case, we spin again. You can check at home right now. You can go to carsino.uk, go to my account, and you can see the exact ticket numbers that you have. And then you will know whether you have won or not.
James, I have news. We have a winner, and his name is Kevin Neville. Congratulations, Kevin Neville. We are about to give you a call.
Okay, Kevin Neville, congratulations. If you are watching, put your phone right next to you. Wait for a phone number, an 0121 number to call. That's us.
has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please...
Well, I'm not going to leave a voicemail. That's not the sort of message you leave over voicemail. But maybe we're going to try him again in a little bit. Maybe we'll try him again after I show you the next car we're going to give away. But to tell you about the next car we're going to give away, I'm probably going to go back to the cave. So again, massive congratulations to Dave for... no, it wasn't Dave, it was Kevin. Where's Dave come from? Who's Dave?
You're making people up, James.
Well, it's been a long day. Kevin, congratulations to Kevin for winning the Golf R or £13,000. We will try and give you a call again in a little moment. But first, let me tell you about the next car we are giving away. Now, this is a bit of a divisive one because I love the next car we're giving away. I absolutely adore it. But Video Jake does not. All right, so I'm going to show you a video where I tried to make him realise how brilliant this car was. I am going to let you know, though, he wasn't expecting this to happen, so he wasn't mic'd up, so the audio is not great. But you'll see what we're going for with this. Take a look. This is the Range Rover Vogue SE P400 MEV. I absolutely love Range Rovers, always have. As a kid, I always saw them as a sign that you'd made it. They could be transporting a footballer, a CEO, a rapper, a royalty, someone high up in a crime syndicate. But you always knew that there was a story behind whoever was inside. But Video Jake, behind the camera, doesn't like Range Rovers. Tell them why you don't like them, Jake.
Oh, I went to a private school and all the parents who had Range Rovers, their kids were pricks.
Yeah, so trauma. Let's fix that. In this video, I'm going to show Video Jake that Range Rovers are in fact sick.
Well, are we not going to...
No, we're not. No, come here, mate. Come.
Do you not even want to take it somewhere nice?
That's too hot. Can't be bothered. First, let's talk about the looks. Doesn't matter what angle you're at. It just oozes class.
Yeah, this one's all black though. It looks like a drug dealer's car.
No, I mean, yeah, it's black packed, but it's still full of class.
Yeah, class 8 drugs.
No, shut up, Jake. Seriously, if you drive this, you just look cool.
I don't care about looking cool.
Oh, that's obvious.
What?
Let's go look inside. Okay, so inside there is leather everything. Leather everything. Everything is even the door, the grab handle things.
I don't care about leather.
Well, you're vegan or something. Okay, fine. There's felt in the door bins. Right. So look at the seat controls. Look at all of the many ways you can control your seat and adjust it in different ways. There are very many.
Yeah, they're cheap plastic though, aren't they?
Yeah, right. Ignore those. You're never going to use those. You're not smarter than the gearbox, Jake. Also, it's got 2 sun visors. Look at that.
The Earth has only got one sun.
Well, yes, that sun is currently coming in my face at all directions at the moment. And right, look at this. Vanity mirror with diffuse lighting, so you can look like you're off of Hollywood.
Why would you want to look at yourself?
So the infotainment system in here is really wicked. It doesn't have 1, but 2 screens, as you can see right there. It's got all the cool infotainment stuff that you'd expect any car to have, like sat nav and everything like that. But with this, you can watch TV.
What are you going to do? Watch Babe Station while you're driving?
No, not while I'm driving. It doesn't even have Babe Station.
How do you know?
So the ambient lighting's really cool as well. Look. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
I'm
ooh,
going to be
ooh.
driving. Why do I care about ambient lighting?
It's for other people, Jake. Stop being so selfish. Right, check out this panoramic sunroof. It's absolutely massive.
It's a bit slow.
You're a bit slow. Right, it's got, right, wait for it, 2 glove boxes.
One for each glove.
No, you're just trying not to like it now. You know that's a good thing. It's good. That's good. That's loads of room. Right, look at this armrest thingy.
Well, that's an armrest. What's the thing in the middle?
It's a fridge.
It's a what?
It's a fridge. Right, look. It's got room for like drinks or a small sandwich you particularly care about.
Yeah. Okay, I like the fridge.
So we are both big music aficionados. This has got a Meridian sound system and it's absolutely class. Listen. Check this out. Under the drinks holders is secret compartment.
It's gonna go in there.
I don't know, like a crown if you're a royalty.
It's gonna be drugs though, isn't it?
Yeah, right, probably. But you know what? Look at this. If you press this button, right, it will lower the car, or if you put it in park, it will lower the car to make it easier to get in and out of. Right, now we're outside, I can show you some stuff like this. If you wave your foot under the thing, it opens the boot.
Does that ever work though?
Nope. But it does have Range Rover's legendary split tailgate. Right, the boot is absolutely massive, and when you put down the back seats, it's even massiver.
How do you even get in there to put the seats down?
You don't. There's a button. Right, come here. Right, look.
That is so slow.
You're so slow. Okay, you can't not like this. It's got soft closed doors. Look.
I know how to close a door, and I actually quite like the thunk of a car door closing.
Kathunk. Right, this is cool. You'll like this. You like tech sort of stuff. It's got pixel LED lights. What that means is when you got your high beams on, when it notices that there's other cars around, other cars will just turn off the high beams. What this does, it just blocks out part of the light beam so that it doesn't dazzle other road users, but you still get the high beams in other places.
So it's really expensive to replace if it blows, then, is what you're telling me?
You aren't going to be able to see them because it's not night, but when you open the door, it's got puddle lights.
Lights?
For illuminating puddles.
Yeah, what for though?
So you can see where puddles are.
Puddles aren't stealthy, my dude. Anyway, it's so massive. How'd you park it?
It's a Range Rover, you just park it wherever you want.
I don't think...
I don't want to hear it, let's get in the back. It's absolutely massive. You've got loads of room. The seats are big and comfortable. They're adjustable as well. You can recline them. You've got separate temperature controls. You've got USB ports to charge your things. You've got cigarette lighters so your kids can smoke. You've got heated and cooled seats.
Yeah, but does the back have a fridge?
No, but it does have this. Look at, ooh, look at this.
What's that for?
Toast holder. Let's just drive it. It's got a 3-litre flat 6 petrol engine with a hybrid thing that does hybrid stuff.
Does that mean its fuel economy is really good?
Oh, I just feel how smooth it is.
Yeah, but what about the fuel economy?
Smooth because of the air suspension. It just glides. It just wafts.
But what about the fuel economy?
Wafts. So we've covered the looks, the interior, the tech, the comfort. I haven't done the off-road stuff because no one's ever going to use that. What, and you still don't like it?
Yeah, it's fancy, but it's still a Range Rover.
Yeah, but why is that a problem?
Because everyone I've ever known that's driven one is a prick.
Yeah, but it's got wait a second, I had one. Oh, it's got a fridge.
Yeah, all right, I like the fridge.
So you like the Range Rover?
No, I like refrigerated beverages. The fridge just happens to be in a Range Rover.
I'll take it. So there you have it. Jake loves this Range Rover and now loves all Range Rovers.
No, that's not
in
true.
fact, the next car he's going to buy is going to be a Range Rover. He is pining for a Range Rover, but he cannot have this one because this one is available right now for you to win at Carsino.uk.
So head on over to Carsino.uk right now and get your chance to win that beautiful Range Rover. You'll have to let me know in the comments. Do you like it or do you not like it? Those tickets are going for, wait for it, 59p. That is it. Just 59p. That's less than a Freddo, I think. I don't know. I haven't bought a Freddo in ages. But we are going to try and call Kevin one more time. Let's do that right now. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kevin?
It is.
Hi, Kevin. It's James here from Carsino.
From who, sorry?
From Carsino.
Oh, yes, hello.
Yes, you entered our competition to win the Golf R or £13,000. I'm guessing you remember that.
Yes.
Well,
yes, I do, yeah.
I am calling to let you know that you have won. Congratulations.
Oh, my God. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for playing. So have you given it any thought as to whether you would take the car or the money?
Not right at the moment. This is all a bit of a shock, to be fair.
So have you played many competitions with us before?
A couple, not very many, I've got to be honest.
Well, there you go. It's a pretty decent return for you. So if you were to take the car, what would you do with it first?
Oh, well, maybe drive it, I should imagine.
That is a pretty decent answer. Very good.
It's just such it is a nice looking car.
Oh, it is a great car. It's not just nice looking, it drives amazingly as well. And it is pretty fast. If you were to take the money, what would you do with it? Don't say spend it, but what would you do with the money if you took the £13,000?
I'd like to buy a watch, to be honest.
Ooh, what type?
I keep looking at Amigas, to be honest.
Very nice. A man of impeccable taste. Imagine driving your Golf R with an Amiga.
Yeah, well, you better.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be very nice, yeah. Maybe the money I was saving up to buy a car I could use on the watch now.
There we go. What a brilliant idea. Now, thank you so much for playing with us. I will be in touch to find out whether you want to get that car on your drive or that money in your bank account.
Lovely. I really do. I'm so excited.
Brilliant. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for playing. We are a very new company, so your support really means a lot to the whole team here, so thank you.
Yeah. No, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
That was nice. I'm glad we called him again. I'm glad we gave him a second chance to answer his phone. That was good, wasn't it? In the comments. Voiceover Jake, what are people saying in the comments?
Speculation about whether or not he will take the money or just buy a watch. People are upset they didn't win, but listen, there's a Range Rover on the line now and it's only 57p!
59p.
59p!
We deal with a lot of numbers every day. Give us a break. It's been a long day. But look, everyone, thank you so much for playing. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, we are Carsino. And like Kevin has just proven, you are just one ticket away.